Big up JLP, big up PMP, one Jamaica. Seeing too much segregation, good for the nation, and that is what the politicians them use to brainwash us and segregate us and divide us, divide and conquer,
Honorable Prime Minister, following a deep, comprehensive internal review and a formal deliberation, the full Maroon Council has this time decided not to accept the offer on the militarization of the space during the recovery effort. The full Maroon Council instead has resolved to continue with the response, utilizing civilian resources from our joining communities and our partners, both locally and internationally. This decision is based also on the following considerations. 1.
Welcome to Linefoot TV at the right place, so let's don't go nowhere.
Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. Yo, my lioness, speak up on yourself. A blessed Sabbath, you know what I mean? Yeah, the 6th of December. Big up all the Saturday, them, the December people. Let me see. Yeah, I want to know, watch a video from Chief Richard Curry. He turned down the offer from the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He refused their help and assistance in rebuilding and, the Maroon town, the cockpit country. I'm part of it. I don't know the whole Adam section that had been affected, mashed up, and no people lost the most and everything. So it's like, Prime Minister offers help and with the assistance of the JDF and so forth. Yeah, but Richard Curry did a statement and sent out a message, which I think was well written, well said, well scripted. And I want you guys to let me know what you think. Is he being stubborn? Is he being big-headed? Is he refusing because of politics? Because I see a lot of people saying politics might use on it, which I refute. I don't think it's nothing. That's nothing to do with politics, morals and the Maroons treaty and all that stuff. I don't think it's nothing to do with politics. But you guys listen and let me know what y'all think. Please like and share the content, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You see me? But Richard Curry not taking the help. Man, I keep Andrew far from the cockpit country. No one them come too deep and come, sniff out. And I remember the last time they went up there, the police and some other people were like, they want to claim land and them sitting there. And a little small altercation happened where Richard Curry rise up him thing, you see me? Big up the Baroods there, you see me? Big up the Baroods there. Yeah, but watch guys and let me know what y'all think. You'll get what I say. There's two different set of people. One about him and one support him. He said he already is getting help from different source, local and international, and with the help of himself and the people, the right indigenous people, they will rebuild, and rise again. So listen and let me know what y'all think. See? Big up on yourself. Don't forget to like and share the content, subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Ashe. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, on behalf of the indigenous people of Akompong and the wider Maroon districts of Cockpit Country, I send sincere appreciation for your recent visit to our community and for the government of Jamaica's expression of support following the destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa. Your presence, accompanied by the several ministers of government, marked the first official visit of your administration to Akompong since my election in 2021, and it was warmly welcomed by our people. We remain grateful for the humanitarian gesture extended to the Akompong people and for your willingness to mobilize resources, particularly those of the JDF military, to assist with the recovery efforts. We also acknowledge your reference on international partners including Ethiopia, Ghana, and Rwanda, who have expressed readiness to assist in the island's rebuilding efforts. Honorable Prime Minister, following a deep, comprehensive internal review and a formal deliberation, the full Maroon Council has this time decided not to accept the offer on the militarization of the space during the recovery effort. The full Maroon Council instead has resolved to continue with the response, utilizing civilian resources from our joining communities and our partners, both locally and internationally, who have offered to the community their assistance in the recovery efforts. Instead, the Council would like to thank you for the offer on materials and would accept the offer on those materials and equipment necessary to assist in those recovery efforts. We want to ensure, Mr. Prime Minister, that harmony and inclusiveness of our Maroon human resources, of those here in Akompong and adjoining communities, are balanced to execute the infrastructural relief efforts across our Maroon communities. This methodology aligns with our laws and cultural way of life. This decision is based also on the following considerations. 1. The established reconstruction partnerships and resources Akompong has secured through international donations, through technical sponsorships, and volunteer engineering assistance sufficient to address the rebuilding and development needs arising from the hurricane. These partnerships, coordinated through the Akompong Development Foundation, reflect years of relationship building, and they provide to us a structured, culturally and aligned framework for reconstruction across the Maroon territory. The second consideration was the protection of community well-being and trauma sensitivities. As you would have recognized, our community was significantly devastated, and many of our elders, some of the women as well as children, have endured profound emotional trauma. In the aftermath, the introduction of military personnel carrying assault rifles, as we would have seen just the other day, even in a humanitarian capacity, could exacerbate and distress and cause additional distress among residents of the community. The Council believes that reconstruction conducted through civilian and community-based teams is the most appropriate path for maintaining emotional security and cultural stability at this time. This, I'm sure, you can understand, Mr. Prime Minister. Our treaty obligations and governance. The third consideration would be the treaty obligations and governance responsibilities Akompong, as a treaty recognized indigenous polity under the 1738 treaty, bears the responsibility of in ensuring that the recovery operation within the territorial space are consistent with its laws, governance institutions, and cultural protocols. The Council has therefore determined that internal and partner-supported reconstruction efforts remain the most suitable avenue for the recovery from the damages that were sustained. This decision is not a rejection of cooperation, nor does it diminish the appreciation of the humanitarian intent behind your offer. We again thank you. But rather, it reflects Akompong's capacity to manage its internal recovery efforts through established civilian channels and international collaborative efforts that have been ongoing since the impact of this storm. I again reiterate our commitment to engage in dialogue on areas where meaningful cooperation between the government of Jamaica and the Akompong Maroons can be maintained. We thank everyone for their continued support, particularly in matters related to the disaster readiness and recovery from the effects of Hurricane Melissa. The Maroons continue to show their resilience and share their support with the broader communities impacted by the storm. We respectfully emphasize that this disaster relief cannot be interpreted as altering or diminishing Accompong's treaty-recognized autonomy. The historical and legal foundations of the 1738 treaty remain intact and continue to guide our interactions with the Jamaica state government. Honorable Prime Minister, we again express our sincere gratitude for your visit and your expression of solidarity during this difficult time. We remain committed to peaceful engagement, transparent dialogue, and long-term well-being of all communities within the cockpit country. May this period of national recovery represent an opportunity for renewed mutual respect and for collaborative efforts that honor both Jamaica's constitutional framework and Accompong's treaty-based autonomy. Thank you.
Yes, my people. So when you hear what Richard Curry said, let me know. See in the comment section below. You get what I say? And big up JLP, big up PMP. One Jamaica, see? Too much segregation, not good for the nation, and that is what the politicians use to brainwash us and segregate us and divide us, divide and conquer, Yeah, man, but big up on yourself still. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, see? If you don't agree with Richard Curry for turning down the help, or if you don't agree with it, see? Yeah, peace.